What a do, my dudes? Welcome back to episode 3 of our Karl Franz Summon the Elector Counts campaign. I want to go ahead and say a massive thank you to everyone who has been watching and enjoying this series. It's definitely been a new experience for me doing this more edited style of Let's Play, but I definitely think it's for the best. I don't think we'll do a proper full-on Let's Play maybe until Three Kingdoms comes out, because this will just allow us to complete these campaigns in about a week's time or videos on the channel, and that will allow us just to do a whole bunch more mods and other interesting stuff. So hopefully the content will just keep on being fresh rather than seeing the same old thing, and you guys won't have to feel like you've missed out on a bunch of episodes and no longer want to keep up with the series. So hopefully it'll be good all around. But yes, this is episode 3 of 4, and this will probably be a pretty important episode because Karl Franz's army is looking meaty. I think the only thing we could really improve from this army is changing these mortars up for Hellstorm rocket batteries, because Hellstorm rocket batteries are amazing. And yeah, I think this episode we're gonna take this army and really kind of put the pressure on the vampire counts to the north here, and then drive a stake south into Essen and hopefully take Temple off. We do have to be a little bit cautious because bloody Kazakh One Eye is right here. We have Toddy to kill him, but we do have a Lord just preparing his army, and he'll probably go after this army when we're ready. But yeah, the armies are looking good. I think we're preparing. Altdorf is soon to go up to level 4. We just need a little bit more money. We're making good money. So yeah, things are looking very good for us. We just have to make sure our armies can win these crucial battles, and then we take the whole of Ostermark and maybe confederate with Ostermark, because we'll lose this confederation. Debuff next turn, which will be a lot nicer, and yeah, then we'll just go from there. After a bit of back and forth, Kazakh One Eye has chased me into my settlement of Grunberg to the south of Altdorf, and we're going to have to make our stand. Luckily, we get the garrison to aid us, but I didn't manage to get any reinforcements recruited in time because he did siege me out there pretty quickly. But yeah, this is going to be an important battle. Apparently, the balance of power is in his favor, but with the extra crossbows, I think we'll be looking pretty good, because the garrison provides us with an extra 2 crossbows, and that should be enough to warn off most of their Ungor raiders, the bowmen. And then it's just dealing with Kazakh, because from what I remember, I haven't really played the Beastman in a while, but Kazakh is a bit of a beast, literally, as well as figuratively speaking, because he just does a lot of damage and he can absorb a lot of damage as well. So I think killing him will be very, very important. Where is bloody Toddy when you need him? But yeah, let's set up, prepare ourselves. We are defending, obviously. I mean, it'd be nicer if we could actually defend in our settlement, but hey, what are you going to do? Yeah, let's form up and prepare for this battle. The brave men of the Empire are going to have to hold firm. I can't believe the balanced power is not like a bit more in my favor or a bit more even, because I feel like we have a really strong front line, and all they have is like a bunch of Ungor raiders. So it's not exactly like they've got a ton of quality in their army, and that's why we're not looking great. I'm also managing to stick a large portion of my spears of shields on this right flank. Again, hopefully just to kind of come around and hit them. I'm expecting our front line to win, not massively, but just about. And then our crossbows just to do so much damage. Obviously, being in heavy forest is not going to be great for them, but there's only so much you can really do. And here we go. Kazakh, the man himself, or the beast himself, is moving forward. Let's get our crossbows to just annihilate the first couple units of missiles we see. They've actually gone really hard on that flank. Okay, so we're going to have to completely come around here and push on them and start hitting their infantry wherever we can. Okay, let's form up the battle lines. Infantry's about to receive. Front line, you've got archer fire coming in, picking away a few of them. And here we go. The front lines have now officially clashed. Okay, so the battle is very, very close right now. We've managed to kind of win this left flank kind of handedly, but now, Kazakh is just putting up such a large fight elsewhere that we are going to be struggling. I mean, and as well as that, the thing is, a lot of these Beastman units are going to come back from routing. That's the issue. We've managed to kind of warn off 4 of their Ungor raiders over here, which is amazing, with just 1 unit of infantry. But the fighting is fierce. You can see Kazakh is kind of starting to get a little bit low, but I've got so much on him right now, and he is just refusing to give up any quarter whatsoever. We just need to make sure that we harass them enough to keep their men running away, because as you can see, the Beastmen have already come back on this left flank, which is pretty catastrophic for us. But let's just keep on harassing them. They've actually managed to break through on this other flank. Yeah, my right flank is starting to crumble, which is not great. But we can bring over these crossbows now to help out with the rest of this fight. We've got reinforcements on the way. Just keep on holding, men. I'm sending reinforcements to his right flank as quickly as possible as our spearmen are surrounded by the beastmen on every side. So I'm trying to get infantry over here. I'm trying to get crossbows. I'm just trying to reinforce this section as fast as I can. I guess also, if we can, I want to be shooting Kazakh One Eye with our crossbows. I'm just not sure if friendly fire is going to play an issue. Our general is taking some serious hittage right there. We've got more crossbows formed up. Yeah, just focus down this section of the battlefield, please. Oh, and obviously they've got raiders right here as well. Yeah, there's so many missiles just scattered everywhere. We still need to deal with them. But I guess we'll reinforce here. Actually, we'll just go into this. Yeah, we'll let the crossbows deal with that, actually. Kazakh taking missile fire. They are kind of shooting. Nice, we've broken Kazakh. If we can kill him, that's going to be even better. Everyone cluster on him ASAP. Our general did break, but he did come back from breaking, so I can't be too mad at him for that. We need to make sure that Kazakh actually goes, though, because he can easily come back. Yeah, our general is just breaking left, right, and center. I want to make sure we just have everything on him. You guys try and kill the Ungors because we're losing a lot of men, but I think the battle has been won by the skin of our teeth. Obviously, if we kill Kazakh as well, that would be perfect. So let's keep on chasing him down. Yeah, not the end of... Oh, ultimate of crown. I should have crowned him before moving him. Oh, that's annoying. He actually did run off the field of battle as well. And Kazakh's probably going to come back because we have nothing to chase him down. And they've still got men in the center. Thank God for that. That battle was way too close after our general broke. But we managed to beat Kazakh, and hopefully that'll send him packing back into the woodland whence he came. Because, yeah, I mean, well, next time if he attacks again, we'll be ready. We are recruiting a ton of great swords and cavalry in Reichsland, which will be enough to make these battles a lot smoother. It's just because he had so many missiles, and I had nothing to chase down the missiles with. Frontline held fine. And, I mean, dealing with Kazakh was brutal, but we did it. So, hey, it's still a win at the end of the day, so I'll take it. And hopefully this will buy Franz enough time to move northwards. And once we fully recruit a bigger army here in Reichsland, we'll be much better equipped to deal with him next time he comes. Okay, very nice. We can actually go ahead and confederate with Osterland, and I think I'm going to do that. Again, it might be a good idea to not do this to make the other lords like me, but I think having this extra territory at Osterland will be great. It will allow us to afford another army, especially if we demand a little bit of cash from them, because they seem kind of rich, yeah. I won't do that, but I'm sure they'll do like 2 grand or something. And then, yeah, we'll bring the war to the vampire counts pretty quickly, I think. With 2 armies, that should be enough to break them, and hopefully we will win the day. Okay, guys, so it looks like Osterland are ready to join us in a confederation and pay us a little bit of money, which is perfect. So we're going to do that. It could have been, you know, a good idea to not do that, because now all the other lords will like us or dislike us. Yeah, we get -40 relations with them. However, I think taking this extra territory is going to be a great boost. We get used to the gold resource. We can also, I mean, yeah, look at that as well. Look at the bonuses and the buildings here. We can build some insane units here as well. Demigryphs we can get going. Rocket batteries we can get going. Yeah, we can recruit some pretty gnarly units. I think that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to get some of them, and I think getting the demigryphs as well with halberds. I think 1 of each for sure, and we'll give them over to Karl in a couple turns. I'm a little bit nervous of overextending over here, but I guess we'll go through the woods and we'll kind of reform up his army, and then we'll go. I think we won't need as many crossbows as well now, so we can give them over. Obviously, winning that battle against the Beastmen as well is pretty nice. We actually managed to get these swords done as well. So let's chase them down and make sure we just kill Kazakh's army. See you later, man. Slinker back into the woods. I had no plans to fight you again. We also got some good armor. That 10% ward save is pretty amazing. And him leveling up is also pretty useful. Continue to do that. So yeah, let's just stick him back, let him re-recruit. And we'll probably form up maybe another crossbow unit, or maybe some more great swords or something in this army to help out. But overall, things are looking pretty good, especially as we're using this gold resource to give us a ton of money. So we basically have 3 armies, and Norden also, which is a port town, has a walled settlement up here to the north as well. So yeah, our forces are looking very good, ready to take the war against the enemy for sure. And oh, that's actually not too good though, as the von Karsteins have come to the south, so we might have to prepare something for them pretty soon. So we did get assaulted by this, and I luckily managed to force our Karl Franz into the province because I felt like something like this might actually happen. Again, their army isn't really that great. It's not the easiest army to kill, but I think with the force we have now, it shouldn't be too bad. I think the biggest problem will be these Vargeist, but if we focus all of our crossbows on them, we should kill them. So I think we're going to sally out. Also going to bring up this Lord as well, who got forced back by their assaulting army, just so we can get him some experience in this battle, and then we're going to assault. I mean, it doesn't look great for us, but I feel like, you know, our knights, we have more knights now to kill their knights. Knights of a Blazing Sun as well. Our front line is much superior to theirs, so I don't really know why the battle balance of power isn't in our favor, like, at all. But I guess I'll just make sure we're not in forced march anymore. No, we're not, yeah. So, yeah, I'm going to fight this because I feel like we can kill them. We can get our recruitment sorted in this province, get some demigriffs in the army, get some rocket batteries in the army. And I think Karl Franz will be literally unstoppable. The only thing we could improve is maybe getting rid of these swordsmen we have. But I guess we could just have 6 units of great swords instead of the swordsmen. But besides that, I don't really know what else we could do, and maybe drop a couple units of the crossbows for gunners. But yeah, I don't know. The army's looking very good, especially when the demigriffs get in there. We'll be looking serious. Oh, it's snowing as well. This is our first snow battle. That's pretty cool. So I'll buy as much time as I can just to go ahead and let my reinforcements catch up, because even if they are only like 15 men apiece, they're still going to be useful. You know, it's still an extra couple guns to do that little bit more damage. It's still a couple extra halberds to help kill their cavalry. So I'm going to take it. And we obviously also get an extra lord as well. We actually get 2 extra lords, which is going to be, you know, somewhat useful to bring to bear. So, you know, we'll throw these guys up. Battle prayers will hopefully do something. Our mortars are going to hit their men. Obviously, I want to focus down the Grave Guard, though, if I can. And we definitely want to get the guns and maybe some extra missiles on this side to hit these Vargeist as soon as physically possible. And, you know, getting ready to deal with their cavalry as well is going to be an interesting thing. It looks like they're just going to focus everything down over here, which is interesting. So let's get the guns ready. Let's get the crossbows ready. And I guess get ready to throw out the cavalry as well. And here are the Knights of a Blazing Sun looking glorious. Look at them, man. Such a nice model, man. They just look so fucking good. They really do. Sorry to swear and all, but they honestly do just look that great. Oh, God, guns, form up. I mean, I imagine they're coming down here. Knights of the Blazing Sun quickly get ready to come in. Guns, focus them down. Well, they're going for my mortars. I'm actually unsure what they're going for exactly. But I guess our guns can shoot. I mean, they're basically all dealt with now. Okay, Knights of the Blazing Sun get out here. Other Reichsguard can go out. The artillery is still bombarding them, which I guess is good. Rest of the missiles. So one of the most, like, scariest unit they have is already basically dealt with. So that's good. You know, when the Vargeist die, I'm a happy person, so I'm not going to complain anymore. Looks like the cavalry is about to clash now. We're going to have our Reichsguard charging in against their Black Knights. This is... Oh, no, this is so good. They charged down my warrior priest instead of the rest of my infantry is great. Let's get our great swords involved in this battle. Oh, no. Oh, wow. That's a nice move by the AI. Charging me in the flank there. We can use this Empire captain in the battle as well. We have battle prayers. That's a big boost to our infantry right there. Where's Koat as well? I want him involved in this battle. Yeah, let's go after the Ghoul King once again. We've got a lot of our missiles. Yeah, all the missiles focus down the Vargeist for sure. Hopefully the Knights of the Blazing Sun as well, proving their worth, because, I mean, they do have they're anti-infantry, really. I thought they were anti-large with them Blazing Lancers, but I guess I'm thinking of maybe another unit. And obviously, let's keep on Flock of Dooming this for sure. We want to make sure that goes down ASAP. Oh, yeah, killing these carts as well is probably an important thing to do. Yeah, it really is. So let's keep on bombarding this. But yeah, killing the carts is probably going to be an important task we need to take care of. Guys, keep on chasing down that cavalry, yeah. Okay, we just suddenly trained all of our guns onto the Ghoul King himself, and yeah, he's going down so quickly with the missile fire. The guns are shredding him. Karl Franz is helping out, And now with him dying, I think we'll see the morale just dropping from the rest of their units. I mean, obviously that is always just the key to against the vampire counts, is to kill their general, they lose their leadership, and then when you quite quickly claim victory, nice. And I just love fighting the vampire counts. It's so satisfying because you don't have to chase down any enemies after the battle. It's just you kill them, they're done for, and it's a nice feeling for sure to have that done. And yeah, there we go. I mean, considering how close the balance of power was, we slaughtered them. The Vargeist did not stand a chance. And, I mean, yeah, again, the swordsman struggled. I guess we might end up replacing the swordsman with other units because with just great swords. Do you guys think that's a good idea? Let me know in the comments down below. Because, yeah, I don't know. They don't really seem to be... Yeah, obviously, they are just an early tier unit game, but I like having a spear unit, so maybe we have to replace them with spears and shields, but maybe we just go balls to the wall and go with like just armored, upgraded great swords on the front line. I think that's probably the way to go because they are so effective, and especially once you get some of the technology, they don't actually take that much damage from missiles because they have a decent armor value as well. We will probably just ransom them because that's 1,300 gold. And we did also, the reason I have so much money is we completed one of the missions as well, which was very nice. And yeah, a few standards as well. Cole got good attacker, and we will pursue them for sure because I want to make sure that this army is dealt with. Ban's power is actually pretty quick, but I'm going to fight this one out. I won't show you guys this battle. It's just going to be a nice, like, easy battle so that we can kill them and move on, because I did just get a glimpse of their reinforcements in another town, so we're going to need to have a clean battle here to hopefully push forward our advantage. So it looks like the vampire counts have brought up what I'm hoping will be the last bunch of their armies to assault us at Wolfenburg. They've got 2 full stacks, but the 2 full stacks don't look great, and especially if this army ends up taking attrition, we'll be in a pretty good spot. Our forces aren't amazing, but we do have the great swords at full strength, and I imagine the Wolfenburg garrison has replenished a little bit, so at least there's, you know, double the men there were in the last battle, and it's a walled settlement as well, so I don't really see them taking this settlement out like cleanly through just a straight up battle. Unfortunately though, once again, we can't recruit anyone because of the way they've done that, but I might try and sneak my way back into Townburg really quickly. And yeah, I might sneak my way back into Townburg and try and recruit an army just to reinforce this once the battle is over. If they have more armies to send, like we still haven't seen Manfred yet either, so like they must have another army somewhere, which is kind of scary. You know, just seeing him kind of scattered around. Oh, beautiful as well. We've now got the upgraded things. So I think we definitely want to get the Reichsguard boost to get amazing Reichsguard. I think we definitely want to get the inner circle as well. Do we not have enough money? Oh yeah, this stuff is expensive. So I think we go with the Conclave of Battle Wizards first, for sure. Because it just makes them really, really good. And it's a special building to Altdorf as well. So yeah, I mean, look at that. When we get the highest level, the College of Magic, our Battle Wizards, which is basically just all our wizards, start out with +7 ranks. So they start off at Gold Rank 1, which is just crazy. So we're going to pick this up, then we can start recruiting probably the lore of, you know, bright wizards everywhere. I think that's going to be the plan. So yeah, I mean, this is looking good. And also you can see the whole of Reichland is about to get walls besides Grunberg, but we have the army in Gronsberg anyway, so it's not too bad, I don't think. What the hell? Averland just declared war on me. This is not a good sign. Like, why did they're like surrounded by vampires and I'm fighting vampires? I guess it's just the Total War AI doing Total War AI diplomacy things. Actually, I think the greatest bonus will be these improved heavy weapons, because it improves lances, which all of our cavalry will have. So this will make our cavalry better, our halberds better, and our great swords, which I assume is kind of what our army should consist of. You know, this is probably a pretty good army. Besides, you know, this should be replaced with maybe a wizard or 2 and some artillery. And then this is probably the standard army we want. You know, 6 great swords, 2 halberds, a bunch more guns maybe to deal with their large, and that's probably what we're looking for. I also improved my office as well, upgraded a few people to certain positions and stuff, and hopefully very soon we'll be able to grab this up as well, which again will be nice. I mean, we'll be able to recruit some insane battle wizards, because if we get this, it gives him a +2, and then, you know, we'll just keep on going and our wizards will be unstoppable. Oh, baby, we have just acquired Balthazar Gelt as our new legendary lord. I am hyped to bring him up. Also, what the hell are you doing, Averland? Like, I don't even understand why we're at war, but you're thinking you're going to siege Altdorf. I highly doubt that. Holy crap, look at the auto-resolve chance right here. I mean, we only have... I mean, these demigryphs must be some serious work if we can almost beat this. I mean, obviously we're going to retreat, but this is perfect because it's left one of the army... Oh, we almost retreated into Wolfenburg, which would have been amazing. But hopefully this army will be stuck here, and we can just... Yeah, we can just individually kill this army now. Oh, no, they're actually going to assault the city. Well, let's go. This will be a big siege battle we must win. Okay, so we have two options here. We could just sit back and defend the inner layer, but I feel like we have enough infantry to really put pressure on them elsewhere, especially with the mortars bombarding them. They only have a handful of siege towers, so I think what we're going to do is just stick infantry all over the walls and just hopefully use that to our advantage and just, you know, our great swords holding them at bay whilst everyone else defends the other positions. So I think our weakest position right here is going to be the gates themselves. And when they finally do breach the gates, I think we're going to be in a pretty tricky situation. But hopefully, you know, we can just hold the walls off long enough so that we can just retreat everything back. Especially on this left-hand side as well, we should be looking pretty Gucci. I think with the gunners set up here. We've also managed to activate all these towers, and they're level 4 towers. So they should be able to destroy like 1 or 2 of these siege towers, I think, especially if we like team up with a few of them. Maybe we can take out a few of the siege towers, which again will kill a lot of their units and help us out. I think definitely killing the corpse carts as well is an important thing. I'm just really hoping we can take care of one of these. I'm not sure if the mortars can help out either, but I'd love to be able to kill at least one of these towers before they get a bit too close in. I'm not sure how well. I mean, the crossbows are probably better sorted to kill something else. I mean, these guys are already having to fall back. We have the swords, and here we go. The fighting for the walls is about to begin. But, I mean, we have great swords ready to defend this. So, I'm pretty happy with how well it is going up. I've decided to bring everything from the left flank over to the right-hand side because it just didn't seem like they were really going to commit anything there. And they've actually managed to catch a few of my units over on this left-hand side. One of my crossbows, I mismicroed right there, which is not looking good. The gate is close to going down. This is going to be a much tougher battle than I thought it would be, and I guess we'll bring over the cavalry, or we could just throw the cavalry out in the actual, yeah, let's throw the cavalry out into the field, and we can hammer an anvil and hit a lot of their units. And I think it's time to summon a manticore right now as well. Let's bring one of them up, and we'll use them. I guess you can come over here as well. You can battle prayer. I think we need a battle prayer over on this left-hand side, though. There we go. The manticore is here, and we immediately send it over to kill this grave guard, I think. The gate has been breached, and they are pouring forward, but Karl Franz will be mustering everything he has to defend that. There's just a lot of grave guard right now, a lot of men. Luckily, reinforcements have now arrived, though, which is hopefully going to be enough to quell this. We'll turn around some of these guys. Manticore is also involved in that fight. Okay, they've gone ahead and overwhelmed us on this left side. We're going to have to keep on just trying to reinforce. Maybe try and get these crossbows to help out as well. The gate is looking good for us, so that's one of the bonuses we have. But yeah, they're starting to pour off a little bit, which is quite scary. Unfortunately as well, we did just lose our mage, which really sucked. We were so close to killing this lord. Nice, we killed one of their generals. Let's keep on bombarding this dude. Some of these guns are going to have to go in and just act as a front line. It's not going to be pretty, but I think we're going to have to just chill up here for as long as possible until we can clear up something else. Or I think winning the gatehouse is the most important thing right now. Can you guys shoot down here as well? I think you can, right? That'd be really, really useful if you guys could start peppering this. We just need Cole to win at the gate. And if Cole wins at the gate, then we can reinforce everywhere else. I mean, banter power is looking good for us. It's just kind of closing off the last part of the battle more than anything else. Our cavalry as well has also won out for the day. The Knights of the Blazing Sun proving their worth alongside the Reichsguard. And then we just need to move around, and I guess we can use these guys to help. And Gersty Boy is quite low as well, so let's train our crossbows. I don't think the guns can shoot up like that. If they can, I want everyone to focus that for sure, and you guys maybe focus that as well. Oh yeah, we also have a unit of Sterling's Revenge as well. Nice, I totally forgot about that. Yeah, we'll use this unit probably up here to... Oh, Gersty has died. Perfect. I should have start crumbling a large portion of their army. Cavalry come around. I think we've got this one, but it was a close one. Karl Franz is going to need some reinforcements. That is for sure when the battle is over. Beautiful flock of doom up on this big clump of infantry, and now our cavalry is moving in. Obviously, we're going to be coming up against Black Knights and Graveguard, but hopefully the cavalry will be enough just to smash through their ranks. and start doing some good damage to them. I mean, all we're looking to do now is crumble them. Now that we've killed their leader, we're just looking to break their morale as much as possible, which we're doing a pretty good job over here. We have our battle wizard as well. Our battle priest, a warrior priest, using his battle prayers to help buff up the men. We have the Helm of Discord as well, which is debuffing a large portion of their men. We should also be using this potion of toughness as well, which is so broken. Look at them bonuses, man. Boom, just like that, their army crumbles and victory is ours. They did actually manage to get a random white all the way over here, which I guess we'll kill, but yeah, besides that, victory is ours, and they have just crumbled away. So let's just turn everyone's attention. I mean, he's gone anyway. Perfect. I love to see it. Hopefully, this will be a big dent for the vampire counts, and this will give us enough time to reinforce Cole's army, because as you can see, it's not looking great. We can hopefully put more great swords in there, more demigryphs, and the demigryphs will just be such a big boost to our offensive capability. Perfect. Yeah, we sent a lot of their units back. And as you can see, we also just unlocked the Regiment of Renown as well, the Silver Bullets. So we're going to get them in Cole's army as well. Maybe get rid of Sterling's Revenge, even though they are a pretty effective, like, light army unit, like, which you can use to get around the flanks. I think it'll be better just to use these Silver Bullets instead. And we're probably going to transfer a few units over to the secondary army to leave back in Wolfenburg whilst Cole moves forward with the rest of his force. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and form these guys up, and then I'll probably bring it back to when we are getting ready to assault. Oh yeah, Cole also leveled up, and that means Deathclaw, baby! Karl Franz has just suddenly transformed into an absolute monster. I mean, he does lose a few stats, but I think Deathclaw flying, it makes him really, really strong. Indeed, and as you can see, we've got kind of a few bonuses, so we'll be able to pick up Rally soon enough as well, and really start to work towards the wax. Oh, what's this? That's not great. The Great Vortex is causing us some issues. Goddamn high elves and their vortex. I think this is literally the first time we've looked over here as well, which is kind of hilarious. Oh yeah, you can see our economy is kind of a bit ruined right now, but yeah, sure, it's not too bad. So yeah, let's start going on the offensive, I guess. Now this is what I call an army. I mean, just look at it. We have great swords, Sons of Sigmar, Silver Bullets, artillery, demigryphs. I thought the only thing else we could really want is maybe a Bright Wizard instead of the Amber Wizard. But the Amber Wizard is still really good with that Flock of Doom. So yeah, I'm definitely digging this army. Maybe we could get rid of a unit of missiles for halberds or swords, but I still think this is fine, especially with the demigryphs in our army now as well. So let's be a little bit cheeky. Let's see what they have in this castle. A decent stack, but a stack we can kill nonetheless, and I think we go in for it. I think we look to break them, and as you can see, Karl Franz is now on Deathclaw as well, looking very good. I mean, look at that auto-resolve, man. They do not stand a chance, so awesome. This should start putting a lot of pressure on them, and I think we have just now completed the region as well, so we can start getting rid of this tainted earth with this ability right here, yeah. So we can start getting rid of the tainted vampiric corruption and move our way south. So the Empire, we haven't really actually taken that much land so far this episode, but we've secured a bit more as well, and now we can start pushing into Ostermark, which will be very useful. And I might also start paying a little bit of money to Middelheim to make them like me. The only worry I have, and I think it might have just happened, though it hasn't happened yet, is that Skarsnik has taken a lot of territory to the south. So fighting him is probably inevitable. But for now, we'll continue to move on. I mean, we do have an army here as well. So honestly, it might not be a bad idea just to take Knoll for ourselves. Even though it does have, I think, a pretty fat garrison. No, yeah, maybe it is just a good idea to declare war on Knoll. I mean, who are their allies? Do they have any? Or Weisenland, sorry. They're allied with the dwarfs, and I don't have a clue where the dwarfs are more to the south. So yeah, we could take this. That would put us in borders with the vampires as well, with the von Karstein, so we're not actually at war with, yeah. So I think for now we don't, but it's definitely something to keep an eye on, that we might want to move down here and take this out, yeah, for sure. But for now, we will just, repair up this region, do any bonuses we need to do to it, and then head southwards, I guess. We can also destroy this building as well. Perfect. Yeah, and I guess also leave this army around here as well, just to garrison for now. I'll probably end up getting rid of this and retraining Balthazar because I want to get him out as fast as we can. So yeah, perfect. And Cole's already level 17 as well, which is amazing. So we'll take all of these bonuses. So Helmengast came back at me at Telebacklund, and now he's coming in for another battle. Like, I don't really know what he's expecting to happen here besides him getting clapped, because that's exactly what is going to happen. But I won't bother showing this battle, as we've already had quite a few, and I want to take a few more Vampire Coast Vampire Count lands before we end the episode. And we have a pretty good one with Karl Franz coming up, so I think I'll just play this one off camera. I actually think that's where I'm going to go ahead and end the episode today, because it's already been going for quite a long time. If you guys are enjoying this series, be sure to go ahead and drop a like and a comment down below. Let me know what you want to see next in the new Warhammer DLC, whether you want me to play as the Skaven or the Lizard Men, and I'll see you guys in the next one.